All right, how's it going, everyone? This is the week 7 update of building our Ryan home St. Lawrence, and as you can see here, we have a little bit of snow and ice on the ground, and a little more progress to report on. So as far as exterior progress in the past week, we now have a front door, which is of course important and exciting to see. We have some additional trim work that's been installed, such as those little craftsman-like details at the top of the two gables at the front of the home, as well as some additional house wrap that's been added, at least compared to what we had installed on the home last week at the week 6 construction stage update, which if you haven't seen that video yet, I'll leave a link to above and in the description below that you can check out. We also now have our rear sliding glass door that's been installed, which includes the metal safety rail that is pretty much required by code and you would find added, at least in the case of not getting a rear porch, which we're not for our build. And as far as vents are concerned, whether for, say, the dryer exhaust or the air conditioner and different connection points for utilities on the home, these have now been added onto the left and right sides of the home, as well as the roof, at least as far as vents go. You might also notice along the eaves of the roof some wood that has been added to eventually help with installing the soffits and some of that trim detail. And so in this case, lots of little bits and pieces of progress that might not look like much unless you actually pay attention to the finer details, but all good signs in terms of the home actually really progressing. Now, as far as next things to go exterior-wise, we did get word from our PM that the last of the couple remaining missing windows are supposed to be delivered in the coming week. The front porch, which I had mentioned in the previous video might have been poured this week, well, will actually be poured the following week, so we should expect to see that as well. And overall, just a general continuation of the added trim work, adding house wrap, and then finally getting the home into siding and stone. But overall, if the exterior doesn't seem like much, there is definitely a lot more to see on the interior at this point, because we finally have our stairs installed, and thus for the first time I can give you a full proper tour of the home, at least post-framing. So on the first floor here, as we walk into the home, we of course have, when we turn to our right, our main set of stairs to access the second floor, with a small little alcove there next to the first set of stairs, but you'll see that leads up into the loft area on the second floor that we'll see shortly. And then you do have a small hall closet that is adjacent to the stairs for coats and other sorts of accessories, but the other thing to note here at this point is that we have the library along the left side of the home. So again, this is Ariel's office. You're going to see some of the electrical HVAC plumbing work at this point. This is also probably around half finished at this stage. Again, we're maybe a week before our pre-drywall inspection point, so we're going to see a lot more progress here. Now, as we come into the main open concept living area, we have the kitchen. You can see the half wall added for the kitchen island at this point with hookups for the sink and the dishwasher. You see here we have the breakfast and dining area that is in the rear of the kitchen area. And then we have the family room with the fireplace, which at this point, far from complete, but the actual fireplace insert has been added. And again, you're seeing a lot of the different electrical wall boxes and everything that's been also added. That rough-in work is getting closer. We have the basement set of stairs there that we'll check out in a second. We also now have a garage door adding into the home, so that's an improvement. And then we have our main study area, which is again going to become my office at this point. We can see all of the different, again, some of the electrical work has been started, some of the HVAC work. You can see some of the cutouts or eventual cutouts on the floor for where the registers will go. We have our powder room area here on the first level, the sink on the left, toilet on the right. And then again, we have another hall closet here, which again, tough to visualize, but this is going to be yet another sort of coat closet, small closet area. And then we have the main garage access. So we have our 3-car garage here. Been a little more ceiling work that's been taking place since then, but at least since the past week. But that is what we have really on the first level at this point. You can see Ariel there doing her own little video. You can see some of the HVAC ducts and everything also, and some of those different things have been installed at the home at this point, but now we can head upstairs and actually check out the second floor. We did get the wood flooring installed, so this is not going to have carpet. They have done a good job of at least covering this up and keeping that in good shape, since I believe a lot of that, or at least some of that finish work actually came from the Ryan Homes plant already ready to go. So here, as we step upstairs, we have our second floor loft area. So this exists with the half wall that you see there, and this looks out over the staircase upstairs. Good amount of daylight that comes in here. And then through this door, we have our master bedroom, or the main owner's bedroom, as it's known. This includes a tray ceiling with the 8/12 roof pitch. Not spelled out in the plans, but yes, you can get it, so definitely make sure if you want it, you ask your sales rep about it. Through here, we have the main walk-in closet for the owner's bedroom. So in this case, a couple large sections. It's actually a really large closet space overall, and I think a couple layers of shelving, at least depending on what wall or section of the closet. So far more closet space than I think we've ever experienced in any of our previous places, and should be good enough, at least for us. And then here, as you can see, Ariel and I meeting up again here. We're now going into the main owner's bedroom, or bathroom, I should say. We're going into the owner's bathroom. And so now we're going into the owner's bathroom in this case. And what you're going to see here is we have a linen closet that's within the bathroom to store towels and other items here. Then next to this window, we have a set of double vanities with sort of a lower cabinet also in the middle there, but that's where our sinks will go. Then turning over to the left, we have the main shower area. So we did not get the Roman shower, we didn't get a soaking tub or anything, but this is just the main standard shower. And so that and the shower pan has already been installed for that. And then you can see the flange for the toilet eventually. This is the water closet area where the toilet will go. And so again, a lot of work done here. You can see a little bit of the additional work on the top of the ceiling there for the exhaust fan. And so now as we make our way out of the owner's bedroom and down the hall, what we're going to see is, as we work our way through the hallway, again, a little more HVAC work there that's been run. And what we're going to first see, at least along this side, is the laundry room area. So washer dryer, we did not get the laundry tub, but it would go kind of in that immediate corner when you enter the room if we did. And then this area here is sort of just wire shelving, so additional storage. We might use it as a clothes folding area. And when you leave the laundry room, you have yet again another hall closet for linen and other sorts of items. And then we'll enter bedroom number 2 here. So bedroom number 2, in this case, the largest secondary bedroom by far. Pretty big room. I think it mirrors essentially the size of the library below it, or very close to it. We did not get the additional bathroom for the ensuite bath with this. Nice option. We know we've seen a couple of St. Lawrence owners that have gotten it, but it's an additional $8,000. We just didn't think was worth it. And so in this case, that area that would be used for the bathroom is just a larger walk-in closet for this bedroom. So probably make this a guest room of some kind, at least initially. And then here, stepping out of the bedroom number 2, we have our hall bathroom. So you can see a lot of the plumbing rough-in work's already complete. Dual set of sinks, vanities, toilet, and the tub/shower. And then we enter some of the other secondary bedrooms. So I think this is bedroom number 3 or 4 in this case. This particular bedroom has a double set of doors to a closet, not quite a walk-in, but still a spacious closet overall. And then as we exit this secondary bedroom and go onto the other one, this one does have actually a small walk-in closet space. It's at a double windows, and then in this case, there actually is a smaller walk-in closet area in this bedroom. Something else worth noting in this particular bedroom is that this one is actually the additional attic access point. So you'll see here as we pan up, this is where the attic access will go or be from the second floor once that's complete. And so that is essentially what we're looking at as far as the second floor of the build goes. And again, kind of looking at a lot of half-complete electrical, plumbing, HVAC work, but a lot of the progress on the build that has taken place thus far this past week has gone on the inside. You might have also noticed there was the large propane or gas tank outside. That's for some of the heaters. I think you're going to see a heater in the basement that the different contractors, subcontractors have been using to keep themselves warm in these winter months. It's very cold in here. So as you see, we're going to now step down into the basement. Apologies in advance. This is going to get very dark a little bit noisy and grainy. We were kind of also battling with sunlight, and regardless, this basement is going to be, well, a basement, so it's going to be fairly dark anyway, but you'll see here Ariel's helping me out with her cell phone light, but we have our main basement space here. So in this case, we have the large rec room area when you step down from the stairs. So pretty large area overall. We're going to also have a water shut-off access point along that wall there, along the side. You can see one of the little hopper windows there that lets in a bit of light. But this will all be finished rec room space. This finished rec room space was actually included in the Ryan Homes VIP pricing package that we got when we purchased, as we purchased a little bit earlier. We did have to pay for the additional bedroom and bathroom addition that you will see in a second, but behind what will be a door here is the utility area. So this is going to house everything from the sump pump, you can see barely there in the corner, ultimately the tankless water heater. There's an air filtration system that you can see there. You can also see the HVAC system, a carrier unit there. Overall, then we have the additional bathroom across the hall there. So single vanity sink, toilet, and a stand-up shower. No tub or anything. And then here you can see we have the bedroom, the basement bedroom. So we have an egress window here that should let in a fairly good amount of light. We did actually want to see if it was possible to add additional egress windows to the build, but apparently, at least in our community, it couldn't be done. But either way, we have some good natural daylight here. We also have a closet here for this bedroom area. Now, fun fact, while we were looking around the house, we did notice the rough-ins for the dual ports, which are, Cat 5, Cat 6, HDMI hookups for TV, internet, etc. They were actually in the original locations we specified, but not the new locations we had changed when we had our pre-construction meeting. So this was something we told our PM about to take a look at, and one of the reasons that it doesn't hurt to stop by the build site and check things out and to ask questions or say something when you see something. In this case, he had already noticed it and mentioned it to the electrical contractor, but again, you never know. Doesn't hurt to mention it and ask. And so that's where we are as far as week 7 is concerned. Now, with the week 8 point, I think the next update here on the channel is going to get pretty interesting. Now, this footage was filmed Saturday, January 11th, and on Friday, January 17th, we actually have our pre-drywall meeting with our PM, as well as our pre-drywall inspection with an independent inspector that we hired at this point. I'm hoping to cover as much as I can of that pre-drywall meeting and the pre-drywall inspection here on the channel, so be on the lookout for some more updates around that. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. For now, that is all I have to say. So thanks for watching.